Hi, this is PatrickxDecay, and I'm going to be teaching you how to mix the gelatin that I'm going to be selling. Some things that you're going to be needing is the Do-It-Yourself Gelatin FX pamphlet that will be included in the kit, an actual tablespoon measurement, not included, a popsicle stick, included in the kit, your gelatin powder, included in the kit, and your glycerin, included in the kit. You will also need water, and it would help if one of the bowls had a lid to help seal it, and it'll keep it fresh for longer in the refrigerator. Another option to do while mixing is to add some cream foundation to give it the illusion of skin, because if you were to mix it without any foundation or color, it would be a kind of clear yellowish color. Now I've already measured out all the water that I was going to be using, and I'm only using half of the recipe, and I'm going to show you how much just half of the recipe will cover either your face or make wounds on your arms, and you'll see maybe a few tips on applications on this. I've already pre-mixed the water. I'm only going to be making a half measurement of everything. So if it called for 1.5 tablespoons, I'm only going to take the actual tablespoon measurement and fill it up 3/4 of the way. And that is what is in this water container. And that is what I'm going to be using as my microwave safe bowl. I'm also going to need a whole tablespoon of the glycerin. And you add that in there. Now glycerin is thick, so you're going to want to let it pool at the bottom of the tablespoon and then get the rest out. Okay. Now would be the time that you would add your foundation color. And what I'm using is once again Ben Nye cream foundation. It's supposed to be for vampires, but I find that it mimics dead skin pretty well too. So you just get a couple scrapes with your stir stick. And you just add that to the side there. Now you're going to clear your area and use your microwave. Also not included. I usually set the microwave for about a minute, and I'm purposefully using an older dial type because it has a lower wattage. So if you have one with a higher wattage, please take note of that and maybe microwave it for maybe 5 to 6 seconds at a time. I choose this type because it allows me to microwave 10 seconds at a time, and I've only rarely boiled over. So this stuff can also boil over, so you need to make sure and watch it. So we're going to set it to a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to check on it. And it's getting warm. And we're trying to mix up the foundation in it. Once it warms up more and we add the gelatin, it'll mix a lot better. We're actually going to let this cook a little bit longer, making sure to watch it so that it doesn't boil over. If you are used to gelatin, you'll see that Yeah, there you go. What you're going to want is this almost boiling, the foundation all mixed up, the water looking very hot, kind of like you're actually making Jell-O. This is the hot water portion of Jell-O. Now that that's nice and hot, we're going to put our gelatin in there. Slowly. Stir. And you're going to get thick lumps. Not everything is going to mix well at first, but that's where the microwave once again comes in. And take a look and see that it's actually starting to become something that's goopy. Now be careful with your microwave safe bowl. It is going to be hot. Make sure to scrape the sides of all the extra gelatin or makeup. Make sure and get it all so that you get the full benefit. And then at this point is when you can throw the whole thing in and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I only counted to 7 on that one. It's a good idea to, at times, to change up your strategy, and it never hurts to check. Don't ever hold yourself to the 10-second rule. It's just what I usually limit myself by, but you have to remember that this is only a half of what I have to mix. And voila, there we see we have a goopy mixture. Ding! It's done. Let me get a better view here. We have a goopy mixture. It's very hot at this point. It's so hot that I would not recommend putting your finger in it yet. What I would recommend is continually stirring it slowly like this. If you stir too fast, you can add a lot of bubbles. What I like to do is I like to form it in my refrigerator, and all that means is I like for it to take shape in my refrigerator and completely cool down. And then I transfer it over to something like this that has a lid, and it'll be there for safekeeping. But since it's already mixed and ready to go, I'm probably going to be applying it to my face soon. So here I go to make another tutorial. I hope this helped, and I hope you understood what you were having to do in mixing the gelatin. And as you can see, now that it's cooling down a little bit, I'm trying not to get those bubbles. I'm trying to pop them because they can be a real problem. You can see that it's even thicker and goopier, and this is exactly what you want. And once it sets on your arm or your face, it'll retain an edge. It'll, if it's warm enough, when applied to another layer, it'll meld to that layer and give it a burn look. You can use it for scarring. You can use it as a 3D effect underneath latex. You can use it to cover basically your whole face and look like a type of Freddy Krueger. To find more information on this, check my DeviantArt page. And always be checking my YouTube channel for new uses and mixes. And as always, thank you.